Hello, you beautiful people. And James. Welcome back, guys. Today we bring you another new video, and this one is, it's, I don't know, global news. It's the new segment we're doing. This is like literally just happened. So, yeah, Alec Baldwin's being charged with involuntary manslaughter. If you don't know who Alec Baldwin is, he's a pretty big actor.
Why they call it involuntary?
I'm unsure, man. I thought that's what manslaughter meant. Like you didn't mean to.
But why they put that word in front of it though? So make it sound less heavier than what it was? The shit's heavy. Let's go.
So I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a big fan of Alec Baldwin. I don't even really know too much about him. I've seen him in movies a couple times. I'm sure everyone probably seen him in a movie or two. I can't even think off the top of my head what movie I've seen him in. Okay, so we're trying to pay attention to what's going on, right? We're trying to pay attention and give you our take on what's going on around the world. You know what I mean? So if you're new here, welcome.
Yep.
If you're returning here, thank you. We are trying
welcome back.
We are trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. Let's get there. So if you can, hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
That like button.
It's good.
Oh yeah.
What else they got to hit, Bulldog?
That bell.
Hey, and don't forget to share this video with everybody because we are going to reach that mark. 10,000 is easy compared to everyone else on YouTube. Let's do it together.
All right, guys. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, let's see what's happening.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. We start with breaking news this hour, and the Hollywood star Alec Baldwin has been charged with involuntary manslaughter over the death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins on the set of the film Rust.
Wait.
She died after a prop gun held by Baldwin was fired during rehearsals for the movie in October of 2020.
So he's actually getting done for
Let's go
it.
live to Los Angeles and our correspondent, Martha Kalmer. Hello to you, Martha. Now, it's taken quite a long time to get to this point. It was an incident that shocked the world, and now a lot of reaction to this decision today.
This happened in October. I didn't hear about it.
Did you not?
No. We don't watch the news. Man, someone switched to guns and he shot what he was told was a prop gun. It was actually a real gun, and he's being charged by that. There goes the involuntary
That sounds very familiar. Didn't the same thing happen to Bruce Lee? Like he got shot with
he was but I don't think the person who shot it got done for it.
Nah.
But it sounds like Alec Baldwin's getting done for using a prop gun.
Wow. And
he should have said yes.
So guys, this happened in October. I didn't hear about it. Don't know why I didn't hear about it. It never came across my news feed. It never came across my Facebook feed. You know how it is. But let's continue. Let me go back a little bit and let's see what's happening.
It was an incident that shocked the world, and now a lot of reaction to this decision today.
Yeah, there certainly is. It's taken more than a year to get here. It's been an extensive investigation by the authorities in New Mexico. A report last year was released, hundreds of pages long, massive amounts of video footage and interviews for them to wade through. But they have finally announced these charges. 2 individuals facing 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Wow. Hollywood veteran Alec Baldwin, the actor who was holding the gun when that fatal bullet was discharged, and also Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, the armourer who was in charge of weapons on that set. Now, in New Mexico law, involuntary manslaughter charges mean that they didn't have the intent to kill, but it happened because of more than mere negligence, because they didn't exercise due caution. And I spoke to many people who were on the set of the film Rust, who had raised prior to this shooting concerns about safety on set.
So, sorry, who was it that he shot?
I think
the camera, right?
I'm not sure. I think they're about to say they said. Did they say the name?
I believe they did. We just
shoot that there. Let me quickly look at the
Hutchins. She's an actress, bro. It's probably the one that's standing next to him.
Ukrainian cinematographer. So yeah, I think she was behind the camera.
She was behind the camera. So what? Why would he even point a gun that direction?
Wait. What if he was just on film, right, on set, and he was doing his thing, acting? The role came up that used the prop gun. He didn't aim because he's an actor. He's not aiming for a target. He just shot, and whoever was in the way
camera.
of the bullet, yeah.
Well, you have to think how many times they shoot at camera as
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
effect. So that
So-
could have been what it was.
I don't think he was aiming for her per se. He's just was doing his thing.
I didn't know they used live rounds.
No,
They
they
don't.
don't.
Someone
They're
switched that shit out.
Yeah, someone fucked up, and that's why the armor's getting done.
Yeah, yeah.
And most
yeah.
probably should be the only one getting done.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But we'll see.
Yes.
Maybe there was signs that he should have noticed it before. But
True.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay.
True.
Gotta check for brass, my boy.
Check
Raised
the brass,
prior
bro.
to this shooting concerns about safety on set. One individual said they'd never felt as unsafe as they did when they were on that set. He said there was a total disregard for the welfare and safety of cast and crew, and clearly the district attorney in Santa Fe in New Mexico agrees. They say that they've got more than enough to get through a preliminary hearing charge. They think they do have probable cause to continue with these charges. Now, Alec Baldwin was given prior notice that he would be charged in this case with involuntary manslaughter, but just in the last few moments, his lawyer has released a statement. They say this decision distorts Helena Hutchins' tragic death and represents a terrible miscarriage of justice. Mr. Baldwin had no reason to believe there was a live bullet in the gun or anywhere on the movie set. He relied on the professionals with whom he worked, who assured him that the gun did not have live rounds. We will fight these charges and we will win. So
Absolutely.
a confident no from
can't be
Alec
to
Baldwin's
blame.
lawyer there. Just as a reminder of what happened in October 2021, there was rehearsals going on. So this wasn't a filming of the actual scene. This was a rehearsal inside a church set in New Mexico. You can see it there. And Helena Hutchins was filming as Alec Baldwin pulled this prop gun out of a holster. Now, Alec Baldwin admits that he pulled back the hammer of the gun, so that's the back part of the gun, but he's always denied pulling the trigger. And in fact, in interviews, he's pointedly said that he doesn't feel guilt over Helena Hutchins' death, although he has expressed his condolences to her husband and son. He has always denied pulling the trigger. What you see there, this video has been released by the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office, and this is the immediate aftermath of that incident as police tried to investigate what happened to 42-year-old Helena Hutchins, a rising star in the cinematography world. And certainly people I've been speaking to say that they've been fighting for this criminal accountability for Helena Hutchins' death. They say they've had lawsuits have been filed, countersuits have been filed as this game of blame and counter-blame has played out. But this is the first step towards any criminal reckoning, and the family of Helena Hutchins have welcomed this move. They released a statement in the wake of these charges being announced. They said, "We want to thank the Santa Fe Sheriff and the District Attorney for concluding their thorough investigation and determining that charges for involuntary manslaughter are warranted for the killing of Helena Hutchins with conscious disregard for human life. Our independent investigation also supports charges are warranted. It's a comfort to the family that in New Mexico, no one is above the law. We support."
Why would there even be live rounds?
Yeah, well,
on a
someone
movie
is to
set?
blame. Yeah, so someone has put that live round there. So they
Yes.
need to find out. Well, it's the armorer's fault. He's the one that loads the guns and all that kind of stuff. So
Why don't they
he's-
fingerprint the shell? Well, they probably did. They probably didn't done all that
yeah, and it'll be the armorer's fingerprint though, wouldn't it? Because he's the one that loads it.
if it was wearing gloves.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, the way I feel, there should never be live rounds at a movie set. It's a movie.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't it wasn't an accident by all means. It wasn't
What does
because
she do?
somebody
though?
was there with the intent to hurt somebody.
Yeah, maybe she wasn't
Ma-
the target.
If Alec Baldwin was in on it, well, damn him. If he wasn't, then save him. But hey, at the end of the day, it was. They said two people were at fault with this, as what we know, right?
Yeah.
I hope they talk about the other guy because I don't think it was all Alec Baldwin. You know, I mean, I don't know why you're pulling the hammer back.
Even I mean, because in a movie you want it to look real. You want to.
Nah, that was his rehearsal. That was his rehearsal. I guess if you do it enough times, it will look real. So yeah, he was in character, bro. So it could be the character, it could be him. Hey, someone's gonna get in trouble. Yeah, I just hope it's the right person.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
It's a comfort to the family that in New Mexico, no one is above the law. We support the charges, will fully cooperate with this prosecution, and fervently hope the justice system works to protect the public and hold accountable those who break the law. In addition to these statements that we've had from the Santa Fe District Attorney's Office and from Helena Hutchins' family, Andrea Reeb, who's a special prosecutor in this case, made the note that if any one of these three people, so Alec Baldwin, the armourer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, and also David Halls, the assistant director, who's made a plea deal in connection with this case. She said if any one of those three had done their job, Helena Hutchins would be alive today. It's that simple. She also noted that the evidence they've collected shows a pattern of criminal disregard for safety on the film set. And that is in accordance with what we heard in the wake of this shooting from crew members. And in fact, 7 crew members, just the day before Helena Hutchins was shot dead, walked off set in protest over what they viewed as a willful disregard for the safety of cast and crew on set. So there
by doing what?
So they were. She also said earlier that people on the set said they've never felt this uncomfortable. Like the way they were.
But they won't say what. That's what I want to know. Why?
Exactly.
Like what happened? Like
she's not allowed to say the truth. We can't know the truth.
If you're this uncomfortable trying to make a movie, then something's not right. Like if you feel like, hey, I could die, like you have 7 people protesting, like, yo, this is not safe. Like, yo, look at that.
Some shady people in the background, man.
Something's weird. This whole entire thing is weird, man. Like, is this really how movie sets are? Are you really doing stuff like this? It's weird.
Disregard for the safety of cast and crew on set. So there were warnings given in advance of this. And in fact, that's something that the district attorney has drawn upon when she announced the charges against Alec Baldwin. She said he was not only an actor on this set, he was also one of the producers.
Aren't we going through some kind of anti-gun movement? I mean, aren't we? The timing, man. The timing. I mean,
you think this has something to do, like?
Oh no! Like, listen here, bro. He's over there saying, "Yeah, I never pulled the trigger, bro." And he said, "I didn't have any intent to kill somebody, but the gun still killed somebody. So the blame is the gun." Man,
I don't. It still has. It's still. I think
people say.
The blame should be
pull
on
the
prop
trigger.
Coordinator. Whoever's in charge of the props should be at fault. That's just who it is.
I just want to know, why did this happen? That's the question that people need to ask. Why did this happen? Not whose fault was it? Why did this happen? Like, how was there a bullet there? Why use real guns anyways on a film set? You know, there's airsoft guns that looks exactly like real guns. Use that shit.
Let's see what happens.
Ask the question why, not who.
Yep.
She said he was not only an actor on this set, he was also one of the producers, and he was a veteran actor, she said. And they say that in line with this investigation, they've spoken to many A-list
she's scared, bro.
Who have said
she know the truth.
Regularly check the guns on set, even if they're prop guns. They check to see if they've got live bullets in, or they ask someone else to do so. So the Santa Fe District Attorney's Office clearly believe they have.
It don't make sense.
So she just basically said either he checks it himself or he asks someone else to. So that day, he most probably asked someone else to. Then, so like how it doesn't even make sense how he's to blame.
Now, you see how she's having a hard time reading it because she don't even believe the stuff she's reading on the stuff on the screen. She's like, "What? There's no way that makes sense coming out of her mouth." So. Who's in charge of this direct?
You know what? He was also the director of this film. So I'm saying, look, it's also It's also his fault, but shoot, dog, like it's so confusing. This whole entire thing is weird to me.
Like I said, it don't make any sense. The time is, about guns and stuff, distractions in the air. Why did this happen? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the question.
Why?
Why?
We need the why.
Proceed
Yes,
with
why?
these charges.
Okay, Martha Kellner, for now, thanks very much.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
she's probably thinking to herself, like, what did I just read? Like what?
Yo,
It don't make any sense.
This was a weird
It
one,
doesn't
guys.
make sense.
This was a weird one, guys.
Hey, we're not done. We're gonna see so much more weird stuff coming out of Hollywood.